Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Sal Mahajan, and in today's video, we will be taking a look into the AWS Well-Architected Framework. Now, some may say that this is a complex topic and that you should learn this after you learn about all the resources or services that AWS provides, but I always like to give a high-level overview related to this before we dive into the compute services. So you always have the AWS Well-Architected Framework on the back of your head, and you know that you can take a look into the documentation that is provided by AWS. So we're going to have a high-level understanding about what this is, and then once we are done about learning all of the services related to AWS, we will go over this framework once again. So let's dive into what is the AWS Architected Framework. The AWS Architected Framework provides concepts, design principles, and architectural best practices for running workloads in the AWS environments. In more simpler terms, you can think of it as best practices, AWS recommendations on the best practices, how things should be ran in the cloud, and just a huge document related to it. So this framework helps you build high-performing, secure, and efficient infrastructure in the cloud. It provides a consistent approach to evaluate architectures and implement designs. Again, this may be a lot for you guys to understand, but you can think of it as best practices provided by AWS to run workloads in the cloud, as simple as that. And this is the URL for the documentation that AWS provides. I would recommend you guys to give it a read. I will have it in the description box. There's a lot of things that you may not understand, but I would still recommend just give it a glance. And whenever you are learning services, you can of course reference this documentation. Now, the framework has 6 pillars, and we are going to have, again, a high-level understanding related to these 6 pillars. The first pillar being operational excellence. It provides the ability to support development and run workloads efficiently. So basically, operational excellence, making sure that you are running workloads efficiently, your operations are in good standing manner, you're maintaining your workloads perfectly. It helps you to gain insights into your workloads operations, and of course, you continuously improve. So operational excellence is a continuous process wherein you continuously improve. Your second pillar is security, wherein it provides the ability to protect data, systems, and assets. Again, we spoke quite a lot about security, that there is security of the cloud and security in the cloud. This is more about security in the cloud, which is your responsibility or the customer's responsibility. The third pillar relates to reliability. That is the ability of a workload to perform its intended function correctly and consistently when expected. So a very simple example is whenever you are making a request to a website, whenever you go to google.com and you search for something, Google returns back a search. That is reliability. No matter when you go to Google and you type in something to search for it, Google will always give you a response. That is reliability. And the ability of a system to recover from infrastructure or service disruptions. Again, whenever you go to google.com, you try to search something, you always get a response because Google is very reliable. So Google is very reliable that it is able to recover from any infrastructure or service disruptions. Moving forward to the final 3 pillars, the third is performance efficiency. That is the ability to use cloud resources to efficiently meet performance requirements. So that going to the cloud is very easy. Deploying cloud resources is very easy, but using them efficiently to meet your performance requirements is the challenge. Maintain the efficiency as demand changes and technologies evolve. Of course, from day to day, your business demands are going to change. Technology is going to evolve. It is evolving on a daily basis. You have to still maintain that same efficiency no matter how much your demand changes or how new technologies come into play. Your fifth pillar is cost optimizations. That is the ability to run systems to deliver business value at the lowest cost possible. Again, as I said, it's easy to deploy resources, but cost optimization is pretty difficult. And your final pillar is sustainability, that more focuses on environmental impacts, especially energy consumption and efficiency. Now this is something that is not directly related to you, this is more directly related to AWS. But if you follow these 6 pillars or these 6 principles while you are developing workloads, you will have a very efficient workload that is cost optimized, it has high performance, it has good operational excellence, it is secure and very, very reliable. And now all of this is quite a lot. So AWS has provided us with a tool that is called the Well-Architected tool. This is a free service that is provided by AWS that helps review the state of your current workload and compare it to AWS best practices. So what this tool does is it will view your current workloads. It'll be like, okay, hey, you have an EC2 instance, a virtual machine deployed, or you have a database deployed, and compare it to its AWS's best practices and tells you how you can improve your specified workload. A couple benefits of the well-architected tool is that it can help you identify risks in your workload. It can prioritize improvements. It can tell you that, oh, you have 10 things that you need to fix according to the AWS best practices. But out of these 10, these 3 need to be prioritized no matter what, and the remaining 7 have a low risk score, so you can take your time and take a look into it. And the architecture tool will also help you track your progress. Again, as I said, if you have 10 issues, 3 are high priority, you fix 2 of them, and you still have 1 higher priority left, and you still have 7 left, it will track that complete progress that, okay, yeah, out of those 10, you have fixed 2 of them, that's good. You still have 1 high, risk left that you need to do. So the well-architected tool is really powerful and really awesome. Again, this video was just a very high level understanding about the AWS well-architected framework. We will be diving into this at the end of this course, but again, I will put the link in the comment box or in the description below. I would recommend you guys to give it a quick glance or a quick read through. So I hope you guys did like this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, do subscribe, and do comment if there are any other topics out there that you guys would like me to cover. I hope you guys have a great day ahead. See ya. Take care. Bye-bye.